Let's take a look at a couple examples. So in this example, it says Jessie is standing 10 feet away from a flagpole. She is 5.5 feet tall, and the angle of elevation to the top of the flagpole is 23 degrees. Find the height of the flagpole. So I'm going to draw a picture. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Really just needs to be a right triangle, but I like to have the full picture here. So here's Jessie. And in this picture, so it says she is standing 10 feet away from the flagpole. So there she is, 10 feet away. It also says she is 5.5 feet tall. And it says the angle of elevation. So remember, that's the angle when the observer's looking up to the top of the flagpole is 23 degrees. Now, I need to know her height because I'm going to use that in a few minutes when it comes to finding the height of the flagpole. You see, the flagpole is from the ground all the way up. So we're going to call that X. That's what we're trying to find here. But in this picture here, we're only going to use, for right now, this part. So the angle of elevation that was created here is 23 degrees. And this part from here to here, we need to know it. We're going to call it Y because we're going to use Y plus this 5.5 to help us find X. So X is equal to 5.5 plus Y. Now, the other thing that we know here is this horizontal line. So even though she's 10 feet away, well, that's also going to be 10 feet here. So now, let's label accordingly. So in this picture, with our angle, we know opposite, or we're trying to find opposite, and we know adjacent. So which ratio uses opposite and adjacent? Tangent. So we're going to set it up. Tangent 23 is equal to opposite over adjacent. So now to get Y by itself, we're going to multiply both sides by 10. And so now 10 times tangent 23 is equal to Y. Type that into Desmos or your Inspire or your TI-84. And 10 times tangent 23 is about 4.2, and that's in feet. Now, don't be quick to type that in as your answer because that is this height right here. So now we know that X is 5.5 plus 4.2, or the height of the flagpole, which is Jessie's height, plus that Y that we found, is now about 9.7 feet.